Franklin, you're always on time, and all of the leaders on this call, and I can see you. So we are about to start, and I'm happy that this afternoon we have an opportunity to share that what I'm about to share today is what was shared with me about 7 years ago now. My name is Grace Chege. I'm a mother and I'm married. I joined the Opportunity of New Life on part-time basis in 2014. So I'm about to get to 7 years. So you're going to understand when I say patience and focus is very, very important. I joined this business when I was very busy. And I'm saying this because I know most of the people maybe in our country or out there, because you will learn that New Life is a big opportunity. It's in over 50 countries. It's a business I've also been able to impact today. It's a simple business, but you also have to put in hard work. It's not complicated, but it's not easy. New Life started in 1958 in California, America. So we are celebrating 62 years of business. And I want to say this as a HR. I'm a HR by training and by profession. And now I'm also a consultant. So I am saying this because I know many people in the lifeline of business. Many companies don't get to the 15th year, but I'm so happy to say that I'm very happy to be associated with New Life. It has been there for the last 62 years in over 50 countries. So if you're a guest on this call and you're here for the first time, feel very welcome. You're in the right place. And New Life is changing lives in 3 areas. Across the world since 1958. Number one, it is the area of health, and we are going to learn about health. And number two, I joined to get money myself. I joined for money, I joined for wealth. And I'm very happy to say that when I joined New Life, I really wanted money because that time in my life, I was going through a crisis. My husband was sick and I really needed extra income. So I was not joining for health because he was sick, but I was joining to get extra income. But I'm happy I got honest leaders who told me, Grace, there is no free money in your life. You have to learn the process. So I started the business, and today I want to share with you the presentation that was done to me. Today I've achieved a lot. I've been able to travel the world. I've changed the lives of many people. There are many people in my organization that are here in Kenya and others abroad earning over 100,000, earning over 50,000. Others are just joining the other day. They started with a check of 1,000. Kenya shillings, because I joined the business here in Kenya. And I've told you the business is in over 50 countries across the world. So today you will understand how we work in your life. It's a business where you need to really work hard and also work smart. So I've told you the focus in the last 62 years, we focus on the area of health. And today when someone mentions your health, I know you can come closer home because we have the COVID-19 issue. But even before COVID-19, many people like in my country, Kenya, they are very ignorant on health. But today I'll tell you, I joined for money and I'll talk about money later, but let's first check some key things to do with health. Fortunately or unfortunately, the things I'm going to share are some of the things you've gone through in school, you've had a doctor tell you, but ignorance is really taking a lot of people to the grave. Thank you, Gladys Chepngeno, joining also from Middle East. I've seen you on this call, and it's wonderful to see that we are connecting across the world. I know she's in the Middle East, just like Franklin and other leaders joining us from other countries. So New Life is a diverse business. You can do this business in other countries, not only in Kenya. So when you look at the screen, you can't enjoy wealth if you're not in good health. I don't know whether that testimony is coming right into your heart. Today you might have millions. Let's say you have 5 million and you have cancer. That 5 million, in 2 months, 3 months, you will not have it because cancer is expensive. We know the issues of diabetes and chronic illnesses, but I'm not here to scare you. I'm just here to give you some highlights. Take care of how we eat and the key things that we do, like exercise and all that you're going to learn today. Please give me the next slide. Yes, right there. Our health is affected by the way we rest, the sleep, the exercises, and the diet. And today I'll ask you, what did you take in the morning? Did you just take white bread and a lot of sugar, I mean, a lot of tea with sugar, and you say that's a breakfast? I don't know. Number 2, you should take exercises. And number 3, you should really take care of what you're eating. Exercise are a part of our lives. Every day, the doctor tells us that you should do at least 30 minutes of exercise. So 0 to 25 years, many of us are born very vibrant and we are healthy. Then as we continue just moving, at the age of 25 or 20 thereabout, many people, 45, they are very tired. And at the age of 45 to 65, many people are very sick. You can see how the graph is going. And this is according to WHO, the World Health Organization. And I'm happy because Neolife works with great organizations like CDC, like the WHO, and we also have our very own, this SAB, the Scientific Advisory Board. Those are dietary facts that 95% of what we are eating, it lacks nutrients. And this is very sad, that 75% of what you intake every day, you deliberately consume the incorrect foods. This is very sad. Why? Because you know what you're supposed to take. The doctor is even telling you. And after age of 50, you tell the doctor, the doctor tells you have high blood pressure, you have blood sugar. This is ignorance. And today I'll tell you, ignorance is taking a lot of people in our country and around the world to the grave very quickly, even before they get to the age of 60. When you look there, WHO did this research a few years ago, and they said by 2020, chronic diseases will account for almost 3 out of every 4 deaths worldwide. Oh my God. Heart disease, cancer, diabetes, stroke, chronic respiratory diseases, and obesity. Let's talk about COVID-19. It's a chronic respiratory disease that has really, it has humbled everyone, the powerful and mighty. There have also others have died. But when you look at this research, it was done a while ago. Unfortunately, we're in the year 2020, but all the other issues, the heart diseases and the cancer, even now you are seeing that they are saying those people with underlying health conditions, they are prone to really, be affected by COVID-19. So we are here to learn. And I want to tell you, when I came to Neolife, I really wanted money, but these dietary factors, they came alive unto me, and I said, I think I'm really taking life, I'm not serious with my health. So the chronic illnesses, every family, most of the families have someone who has these diseases. Most of the funerals we go to, these are the issues. So you cannot tell me you don't want to get involved in this presentation, because I can tell you today it's someone else, tomorrow is you. Not necessarily you, but also your parent, your brother, and your sister. So I'm very happy to also the trends. WHO says that what is the basis of a good nutrition? You should do physical activity. You should exercise at least 30 minutes in a day. You should take whole grains. And this is not processed food. Whole grains, the one that is really whole. And most of us take processed food, especially in this 21st century. We want easy way. We want just food we shall put in a microwave and swallow and take our rest. Fruits and vegetables, WHO is telling us we should really take a lot, but it's only this time of COVID-19 you've seen people taking a lot of fruits. Unfortunately, they will forget again. Protein, you are told to reduce in your diet, and reduce also the fats and sugars. And we are going to see in the next slide that if you don't take your diet like this, and we've seen the dietary ignorance, that 75% are already taking foods wrongly. Look at that guy. He's taking a soda. He looks very energetic. Let's give him an age. This guy, maybe he's 30. By the time this guy gets to 50, this guy is eating soda, that's sugar, chips and hamburger. There is no whole grain there. That guy, when you look at him, it doesn't seem like he's doing any physical activity. There are no fruits and vegetables in his diet. There's a lot of, red meat and protein in his diet, and there's a lot of sugar. For those who are watching this for the first time and listening, it's good to know that the small soda has over at least 30 to 50 sugars. And that is something that can really, you should understand that by the time you take 2 sodas, you are taking 30 sugars. And for those who have background noise. We need people to concentrate. Kindly stay muted if you've not been called to speak. So, Pitibundi, you can help me with that. So when you look at the next, what is happening in the next slide, you will see that it's very sad. When you look at that post, you can see diabetes, cancer, arthritis. And these are the things that are making us go to, bury people at the age of 40 because of ignorance and also because of the issues of obesity. So what is the issue? What is the solution? I'm happy that Neolife, 1958, that is 62 years ago, they came up with the solution of food supplementation. And I'm saying this sababu, kama uko hapa kwa mara ya kwanza, if it is your first time to attend this free presentation, we are not talking about medicine. We are talking about real food supplements. And the reason why actually you will understand that this business is very big across board, it is because of our products work. And Neolife found that there is a gap, as you can see on the screen, and the gap, unfortunately, is widening. But we can bring this gap, we can be able to realize that we can use the food supplement. You don't have to get diabetes to use TNN and the products that are there. You can see the SAB, the Scientific Advisory Board that checks our products. There's a lot of research behind our products. That's why when you take fiber and you have diabetes, you're going to regulate your sugar. When you take Pro Vitality, you're going to interchange. Your wellness triangle will be the right, in the right side. You're going to take Pro Vitality and it's going to correct, because we've seen we are ignorantly eating the wrong. But when you start taking Pro Vitality, and I'm saying this so that you understand that these products are not only for the sick. Today, if you are here for the first time, even if you're not going to join, take this product, you need it now. It's unfortunate I've found people that by the time they were 40, they were not sick. By the time they are 50, they are sick, because they could have avoided diabetes by taking such a product. It is very, very important to take the rules we've said, exercises and all that. And I'll tell you here, where we are in life, supplements is a must. It's not a choice. I've come to discover that with every day how people are getting sick, even our children. On the wellness triangle, we want to see the Neolife solution. We have the Neolife tea and the Neolife shake, which is key for weight management. Remember this, you have to do exercises. You have, people love shortcuts. They just want to take this product. I found someone telling me, oh, I want to use the products, but, I told them, but you're still taking chips every day. You cannot lose your weight if your mindset has not been changed. Just like with success, you will never achieve success if you are an excuses person. So take Neolife tea and Neolife shake for your weight management. Take TNN. I want to talk about TNN. TNN is a key whole grain. Actually, this product, when you start taking it, I have a friend of mine, she works in a bank and she's always felt dizzy and tired. And I told her, she went to the hospital, she was told she's not sick. But I told her, day by day, your cells are getting weary because you're getting closer to 40 years. And I told her, you need TNN to rejuvenate yourself. That's why you see, the doctor says whole grains are important. But because you've seen the way we begin at the cell level, and that's why it's very important for you to use TNN even when you're not sick. So we have fruits and vegetables, and we have a product called carotenoid. I'm happy to say carotenoid is only unique to Neolife. It's a patented product. It's a product you cannot get anywhere else. It's a product you'll only get with Neolife distributors. And this is amazing. And I'm happy because I've told you, for those who are with us starting, that you can get this product in over 50 countries where Neolife is. Even in any chemist, you'll not get it, not unless the chemist belongs to a Neolife distributor. So look at the protein level. We said a lot of people are taking red meat. And red meat in your system, it produces what we call uric acid. And uric acid is very dangerous for our bone system. That's why you're finding people, they have things like, they have arthritis. They have those issues, that are really affecting their feet, and they have gout, and they're saying they cannot even be able to wear closed shoes because they have been taking a lot of red meat. Take white meat, take the fish. And because every day you can maybe not afford fish, take what we call NutriShake, and omega salmon is very key for the brain. And we have a protein shake that is called NutriShake. I want to talk about omega-3 salmon. This is a very key product for many issues. Talk about people who are allergic. Talk about people who have arthritis, people who have challenges with their joints. This is a key product for the mind, for the brain. We have maybe children who are slow. They are born, they're a bit slow at doing something. Maybe they are not growing properly. And this is a key supplement also for women who are also already pregnant. Because remember, when a woman is pregnant, is carrying a life. That's why this maternities, you find many women are getting children who have deformities, because even from the time of conception, this mother was not eating right, and they were just eating the normal foods that, I don't want to go to the story of the farmer, because many things that we are eating from the farmer, there are a lot of fertilizers that are not right. I'm happy in your life we have Supergrow. So going on forward, we have so many other products. But today, because we are not in a product training, I just want to highlight a few. We have products like aloe vera. Aloe vera is a key product, and this is a product that has helped many people, including my own blood sister. She had so many issues of acidity, and she went to the best hospitals because, she has the money. But what happened? She was only helped by Neolife Aloe Vera Plus and Zinc to overcome her issue of acidity. And it was so much because she was eating something and in 5 minutes it's out. She could not be able to, to eat. She was even losing her, her body size just because of acidity. There are many outside people here, they have ulcers, they have acidity. You can help them with this product. And behind this product, I'll explain later, there's a big business which is not just about hooking or selling the products, and I'll explain it later. We have the feminine herbal. We have so many other products for women and for men. Remember, we have unique needs for a woman. We have like issues like libido. We have issues, women are going through issues like menstrual cramps that are very painful. We have a product like feminine herbal, a product like Calmac to calm down that situation. We have masculine herbal, which is a key product for men. At this time, prostate cancer is on the rise, not only in Africa, but product. Men, you should take this product only twice in a year. And for the ladies, you just take twice in a year. So to prevent even cancers, like the cancers that affect the ladies, like the hormonal cancer, the cervical cancer, and the breast cancer. We have the skincare range. We have a lot of products for the skin. And I want to tell you, like for me, I want to age gracefully. I've been using these products. Why? Because I know that my age is going, but I don't want to be wrinkled. So when I use this product, I'm very excited. I've been able to share that with them, with my customers. And, I'm very happy with our products because they are truly organic. They don't change your skin color. Like here in Kenya, there are many people who will use products that will change their skin color. But, I'm happy with our products. They're age defined. We have many products for home care. We have wonderful products you can see for weight loss there. We have the Neolife Shake, and we have the LDC and the Super 10. These are great products. Every woman, every man, you should have these products in your house. You can see they're used from the kitchen to your car and your house when you're in Neolife. Your house and your home and your car is super clean. You can see that kitchen and everything looks good. We have products like Supergrow. Supergrow is a product for farming. And that is a product that has been able to make many people get rich business. Today, earlier in the day, I was with the Zoom with the people from Uganda. And people from Uganda have become rich. They have built houses because of this product called Supergrow. Cannot be doing farming without Supergrow. It increases your yields by 167. It's been used in over 50 countries. It's been researched by the University of truly economical, and you need to really make money with Supergrow. I'm very happy because I joined Neolife to make money. And now I want to present to you why you should really focus on Neolife. Neolife started with a dream. You can see it started in the USA in 1958, and in 1971 it came to Africa through South Africa. In 1996 it came to Kenya. And remember I said I joined in 2014. I never joined in 1996. I'm happy to say because we have leaders who have been on this business, and they've been here for even 10 years plus. And some of them will share with us their story later when we are finishing. What has really made the dream grow big across the world is our values. Absolute integrity, you can see there. What we tell you today, we are not afraid. When we sleep after 10 days, we shall tell you the same thing. Number two, people are number one. I can tell you today, today. You got here. I got here because somebody invited me. Somebody invited you. Number 3, I told you our business is not just about people, but products that work. And that's why I'll tell you, you need to use the products to understand they work. And for the last 62 years, our business at this time in the world, where people are closing businesses, our business is earning in trillions of dollars. Why? Because we can do it on Zoom. People can join in Europe, in America, in Botswana, anywhere. Today, this afternoon, we have people on call from Europe on this call. We have people from Botswana, my friend Virginia, I can see you from Botswana, and other people from Kenya and diverse origins. Today, many people just depend, COVID-19 has come and has hit businesses. But guess what? Most of us in your life, we work from home. And, getting extra income. You need to have a desire. You need to be teachable. There's no free money here. You need to learn. This product is not about hawking them. It's just about you sharing the opportunity. You sharing the products. When somebody uses them, they will take action. They will join. And when you use the products, you will believe in your life. When you come and see the legacy of 62 years and you start working with people who will support you, you will see that you will believe. You need to have patience. This is not a microwave business where you come and get money tomorrow. I started with a check of $14. And some of my friends laughed at me. And where is the money in your life? Living at a time where there's a lot of income stress, chronic income stress. We are out for tough times. And there are so many things that are happening in our economy. You can see there, the petrols, the food. I have just seen our country, Kenya, they've said that the government, the pardon they had given for the taxes, they've said by January, taxes are back to normal. So everything is going up. And someone was saying, you see, taxes are coming back. And since March, some people have lost their jobs. You need to think outside the box. You need to really be uncomfortable in poverty. There's a lot of unemployment happening. I've seen people, graduates like me, tamarking for 10 years in our country. They don't have jobs. We have the way people make money across the world. On the cash flow quadrant, we have the left-hand side and the right side. Okay, the left-hand people like me, people who are employed, people who have gone to school, we call them A and B students, the teachers, the nurses, the doctors, those kind of people, the civil servants. We also have the self-employed people. You have seen a teacher who has a school, a doctor who has a chemist. Why does the doctor have a chemist? The doctors have said they are putting down their tools. They don't care about COVID. They want money. But the big business builders and investors, they are people who work smart. They work hard, yes, but they focus on creating a system. They do research before they just don't do anything. And also they sacrifice to grow. I've seen people on the left-hand side, the employee people, they want to, they stay somewhere in a job where they're earning peanuts for 30 years. And by the time they retire, like here in our country, somebody is living a lousy, miserable life. And they are graduates, they have masters, just because they didn't want to learn something new. I've seen people, me sharing with them the opportunity of near life. They really admire the person I've become, but they tell me, Grace, I'm busy. You're busy making poverty. I've seen people busy making poverty. You are a teacher. You are making less income for the last 10 years, and you're thinking a miracle is going to come by the time you retire. No. That's why you see the big investors, they work smart. They start small. Let's talk about Safaricom. It's a telecommunication company in Kenya. When Safaricom came, it's 20 years now. It focused on working with more people. It gave products of, the products, we know the M-Pesa, the M-Shwari, all those things. Like the people in Kenya, they understand what I'm saying. But these people, how is Safaricom growing? Because there's growth. People are coming in there and they're using the products within Safaricom, the M-Shwari, the M-Pesa, and all that, Copper Credo, those things. But today, I'll tell you, if you want to go slowly, work alone. The E side and the SE side, they're always, we are going on strike, striking. They are always saying, we want this, they push their way. But you can see that emoji there, it's smiling. These people, they work smart. Like now in your life, we are working smart. We are not complaining about finances. Why? Because I can be able to just share a product on Facebook, and this time People need vitamin C, they need zinc. I don't have to say so much. People know that in COVID-19 era, people need zinc. And so you find that I am able to sell zinc efficiently without shouting, without hawking. You need to really understand this business. Remember, I came here when I was a HR and very busy. I came in when I was very skeptical. I've seen people who are employed and they have a degree or two like me. They are very skeptical. They don't want to think beyond the employment. Today, I'll tell you, think twice, because you see, our economy is tough. I've seen our CS for finance here in Kenya said that, 70,000 people through parastatals and through government entities, they have to go home on early retirement because our country, Kenya, is under debt pressure. Because if World Bank needs to fund us more money, they have to cut down the wage bill, and people are not still thinking. But what are your dreams? What do you want? When you come to New Life, there's something you always want. Maybe it's the health. You tell me, Grace, I have enough money. But like me, Grace, I've told you my husband was sick and things were not good. I really needed financial freedom. And when I came here, you see, I was told, Grace, you have to learn about the products. And I was like, now how do I learn about these products? And I learned and I came for training. We shall train you. So you're not going to get everything here today, but day by day you will learn. We have trainings every day in the evening to train you. What's your crisis? Maybe it's financial. You're worried about the future. I've seen major hotels in Kenya, the Intercon. The future is uncertain. The retirement issue is really a pain in many people's life. Many people are going to retire in 10 years, in 5 years' time, and they don't know what to do. Neolife is a manufacturer of wonderful health products that work. And I want to say every manufacturer, be it of manufacturer or bread or anything, focuses on the consumer. And me and you are consumers of many products. And it's good for you to know that soda or that bread you took, you pay heavily, you pay for the advertising, you pay for the distribution, you pay for the wholesaling, you pay for the retailing. And by the time you get that product, maybe if I use Kenya shillings, the product was 30 shillings from the manufacturer. And when it's getting to you, it's 50 or 60 shillings because you've paid for the process. But in New Life, when you come, these people are removed and you're told, start by becoming a distributor. You have to get involved in your own rescue. That's what I tell people. I've seen people wanting to come and join New Life and I do it for them. No, I tell someone I also joined and I started learning. So you join with 8,820, that's about 88 USD. You get an international license. You can be able to do this business. I can tell you, I've really discovered the art of international license. The literature materials, of course, you are able to get literatures, the Pro-Vitality Pack and all that. And remember, I want to say here, because this is a business, where is the money? Maybe you are new here and you're asking, Grace, I'm not getting where is the money. Now I want you to get where the money is. All our products have a value called points. All our products, whether you're in Europe, anywhere, Cameroon, Tanzania, Kenya, when you buy a product, you are awarded points. And equivalent to pounds. I can see my friends from Europe on this call. If you're in Tanzania, the points are converted into Tanzania shillings. If you're in Uganda, it's Uganda shillings, of course. I know you get. If it's South Africa, it's converted into the South African rand. So when I came to New Life, remember me as Grace, I wanted the money. So I looked at this. I discovered, okay, the more points I have, the more money I make. So I asked my sponsor, what do I do? And I'll tell you what to do. So you can also join with 100 points. You use about 18,760, and that's about 187 USD, and you get those products. You can see here there are more products. You become a manager at 38,000. You get more points. 262. You get more products, and now you discover points are coming from the products. I started as a senior manager in a few days. And when I became a senior manager, that's when I started with an order of about 50,000. You can see you get more products. And what is your work? Any guest who is here for the first time, listen to this very clearly. I said this is not a business of buying and just selling or hawking. You need to work. What is your work? Number one, you need to use the products. I've told you I've been to India with my husband, and he has used these products and he's no longer having the issues, the challenges of high blood pressure. I want to say very well, you have to go to the hospital, you must use the doctor's medicine. Don't say, oh, Grace told us to just, no. Use the products together with the doctor's medicine, and guess what? Because they are natural, you will discover with time the doctors has reduced your medication. So using is very critical. You earn the points when you are using, and the greatest thing, you get the evidence. Number two, you share the products. When you share the product, and she was telling me, Grace, she's a HR like me. She was telling me, what will I do now? I've never been able to sell these kinds of products. And guess what? I was talking with her yesterday, and she has made a lot of products, and she was able to become a manager. And you know, she has every product she had, she was able to share. And she's still working with a voice. She's a HR, and so you can be able to do this. Remember, I'm saying about somebody who's 1 week old, because she has come for training. She has seen our products work. Number three, you need to share the opportunity. And I want to talk to the guests who are here for the first time. The person who has given you this invite is very interested with your growth, because your growth is in sharing the opportunity. You are not limited to only coming and joining New Life. Even you as well, you can be able to build your own organization. Remember me, somebody brought me, and today I have a very big organization, not only in Kenya, but in over 6 countries across the world. Number 4, train. Remember, every person, even if you are a priest, a soldier, an imam, or anything you want to be, you have to go through training, even for you to be a better student. So you need to train to understand this business, to understand the product, and it's not hard. Me, when I came to New Life, I really never wanted to know so much about the products, but today I can tell you I'm excited because I know so much about the products, and that's why I've also have been able to build a huge network. Where is the money? The money is in using the products and sharing, and you get the profits as a member, so you can be able to buy the products, like in Africa at 25% discount. I want you to look at the illustration on the screen. You have come and you have shared the opportunity with Tom, Mary, and Joe. You are more. I've seen people who are ambitious. They start this business, they start with a check of 20,000. Remember me, I just started with a check of 1,400. Why? Because of the usership. Because when Tom comes, he uses. And because Tom is not your slave, Tom is able to network with other people. Mary comes and is able to network with other people. Maybe even Joe is in, let's say Joe is in Tanzania, Mary is in Kenya, and Tom is in Botswana. So remember, your business now has moved. More people in another country are using the product, and the opportunity is endless. That's how you see you are able to get a lot of points, not only with your effort, but as other people grow. So the growth is step by step. You come in, you can see there, you join, you become a qualified senior manager, a qualified distributor, you become a manager, you start earning with a check of around 1,000. As a senior manager, I started earning about, my first check I've told you was 1,400, but I've seen senior managers who've come to New Life, their checks are 10,000, 8,000, 10,000, 15,000. Why? They have come and they have also introduced other people. They are sharing the products widely and they are getting a lot of profits. Wow, you need to become a director. I remember in 7 months, I became a director. And my friends who are laughing at me when my check was 1,400, they were like, Grace, how has your check been able to grow? I told them I did the 4 things. I used the products, I shared the products, I started earning some extra income through profits, and I now shared with more people. This time you can share this business on social media, on Facebook, on Instagram. I've told you I met with my friend Juno, who's on this call on Instagram. So, and I am not afraid, because when she met me, I told you integrity. We deal with integrity. What I told her, even when she saw me, and when I became a director, my first check was 58,000, and I focused on becoming a world team. I started helping other people. You are not going to grow in your life if you're not going to share the opportunity with other people. That's why don't come when you are alone. Because I started sharing and my income moved from 58,000 to 100,000 in 11 months. And that's when I discovered employment is a lie. I want to repeat that. In 11 months, I became a world team member, Sapphire director, and I started earning over 80 to 100,000 part-time. Remember, I'm still working as a HR. So I discovered that someone is lying to someone. So I really put more energy and I started developing more leaders, and those leaders started developing more leaders. And today my business is in Europe, US, Botswana. Here in Kenya, my business is very big, and many things have changed. Today, lifestyle, I've been able to travel just because of time. I'm just going to see flip around. I've been to, that was Abu Dhabi last year. We were able to enjoy, me and many other leaders. I didn't go alone. That's me and my husband again. That's Jerry Brasfield, the founder of New Life. I was with him in Mauritius, and you can see all these are leaders. In this time of COVID, Josephine Marangu in the USA, she's a brand new world team director in my team. Celine Sule, here in Kenya, new director. Beatrice, a member, right here in Kenya, she's a teacher. Director Elizabeth and David in UK, in Scotland. We have Director Rachel, who is a new world team member. In the USA, the one in red, she brought her in her sister, Director Emma, who is a director here in Kenya. She became a director in 2 months. At this time of Emma, in her second month, she was able starting now to earn over 80,000. Being a director, you can see the growth. All these leaders. I cannot forget Eunice Marangu from Maua. She's the person who made me to know these people from America. So this business, you can know someone from Kenya, they connect you to another country, and that is networking. That's Ellen Motemi. She's a banker in Mombasa here in Kenya, and she's doing this business with a lot of enthusiasm, and she's very serious. She's a director. These are my sponsors. These are very special people to me. Isaac and Purity brought me to this business, and I'm forever grateful to them. These are our president team members, PEAROSE and JOSPHAT. They joined 10 years ago, and they're doing a wonderful business. They are president team members. That's Jane Anyona. She's a civil servant in Nakuru. But Jane has been able to fly the world, not like many civil servants who are just in their counties. Those are directors at Intercon. When you become a director, you started, you start thinking differently. You are taken to different places. We were in Dubai in 2019, Mauritius in 2018. We've really traveled. That's recognition. There's a lot of recognition in our business. I was number 3 in 2018. This year in 2020, I became number 1 in East Africa. I'm very, very happy. And that's our director in my team, Mary Owaka. She's in this business in Homa Bay. She has a business in the UK. And Mary is a primary school teacher who is earning over 80,000 in this business. And today I'll really tell you, if you're on this call and you're complaining life is hard, you need to change your thoughts, because some of the people succeeding in our business, they're just normal people doing extraordinary things. They come here, they are teachable, they learn. You can all see this is lifestyle in Mombasa, local lifestyle. Some of the people here, others are, they just came into our business and they're doing. We were able to enjoy ourselves with our directors last year before COVID. Those are our directors from Eldoret, Juliet and Mungai, together with our PT Isaac, Menjo there, and Misore. And you can see the growth. In your life, we just don't work. We enjoy ourselves. That's the governor for Kisumu, Professor Nyong'o. He has been able to use our products. He has a challenge of prostate cancer, and he has been able to overcome the challenge after treatment, because cancer, even after treatment, it's more hard. And he's one of our brand ambassadors. We have even people like, people in the media industry, like mother-in-law and so many other people like Emma Wahinya, who are doing this business. So today I'll ask you, as we come to, I want to call leaders who have been able to share the opportunity. That's our director. He passed on this year, but he's a young man who's been able to create a big business, and he has left a big business that is going to run for many, many years. So we have the Ruby Orientation. I was in Ruby Orientation last year in Johannesburg, and I can tell you, it's been an endless journey. Where could I travel? How could my new life, my life change if I never joined New Life 7 years ago? All the leaders earning over 50,000, 100,000 in my team. Where could they be? If I stuck to the comfort zone of a salary, today I could be crying at this era of COVID-19. Quit comfort zone if you're on this call. Quit being begged to save you from your own issues. Because I've seen people, wanting to be begged to do this business. I tell people, this is a business you really need to work, because you need, I've seen people, they've come and they've changed their lives just because they are serious. So there. And the call of action today, I want just to challenge all of us with a new leader, a very young person. She's on this call. I know Ivy is on this call. Ivy was sponsored from the USA, and Ivy is really sharing the products. Ivy has a story she shared with me, and I want Ivy in brief. Ivy, I know you are here. She's really making profits. Today, she's a great example to our young people who are betting out here, who are saying there are no jobs. I want to tell you to go and tell the young people, there's a lot of money in your life, but they got to work. Ivy, if you can hear me, kindly unmute yourself and just share your story briefly. Yes, I can see you there.
Thank you, Grace. I hope you can hear me today.
Yes, I can hear you.
My name is Ivy. I'm from Nairobi. I joined New Life through my aunt Rachel, who's a world team leader in US. And recently, in the month of August, I got a client who the daughter has juvenile arthritis. And she asked me what was the best supplements to give her child. I told her we give her the full motion, Calmag, Trianen, and Omega. The daughter is 15 years old. The daughter could not walk totally. She was like fully paralyzed, and she depended on her family members to help her out with her daily routine. That included going to the toilet, doing her for an X-ray. The mother had lost all hope in ever seeing the daughter walking again or getting better. But after taking the supplements, she called me. I actually called her to do a checkup. She told me the daughter is walking around the house, something that she could not do. And she was so excited and happy because she had lost, as I said, she had totally lost all hope in ever seeing the daughter walking again. Right now, as we speak, next week, she's going to be a member. And all I would want to tell the young people who are in your life and who are watching this Zoom, don't give up. Our supplements do work 100%. Don't worry if the progress is slow, because each of our own bodies take different times in healing. But one thing I have to tell you, it does work. Don't give up. And once, it might not be through you, but whoever you're selling to will be your walking testimony, will be the person to bring for you your business and grow your business. So don't give up, work hard, work smart. And I want to say thank you for Grace for being there with us, working with together as a team, and also to my upline director Rachel for always sharing, boosting us, and always looking up after us, and when never fails in encouraging us. And one thing I want to say to you, team, and we are a team. We won't let you down, and whenever you're finding a struggle, reach out to anyone and we will help you out. Thank you, Grace.
Wow, thank you so much, Ivy. I'm very proud of you, and especially when you shared with me that testimony and Rachel talked to me in the US about that testimony. I was really touched, and I said, what if Ivy never joined? That child could not have been able even to do the simple steps they are doing. So today, maybe you are not here for your own reason. God has brought you to this meeting. Maybe you are not even sick per se. You don't even need the money. And thank you so much, Ivy, that as a young person, you've been able to see this business. When I tell you Ivy is really young, she's less than 25. So Ivy is very energetic. She's not even sick. But you know, she came here, and today when I look at her, her future is very bright. I know she's one of the lead directors we are expecting in a few months' time because she's really working and she's making a lot of profits. I want to bring another leader briefly to share with us. I know she has a big testimony, but I want her to share in brief because she's been able to help a lot of people in this business. I don't know whether Margaret Nyawara is on this call. She's our qualified senior manager. I've seen this lady earn a lot of money, and I've seen her also, you know, being able to bring other people. She has even people in her team who are in abroad. So upcoming director, Margaret Nyawara, if you can hear me, kindly unmute yourself and share with us briefly before we wind up.
Yes, I can hear you. Good morning to everyone in the good evening. Good evening to everyone. Five grandchildren, a teacher by profession, and I've had by 30th June this month. I attended the Zoom meeting in 2016, December 9th, when I had health challenges, and I became a member in 2017. My why was my health. I had health challenges. I could not squat, I could not sleep. Standing over was a problem for me. But since I joined the business and I used the supplements, I'm done. I have no problem. I'm feeling well. I have helped so many people with cancer, blood pressure, gangrene, stroke, and many others. Even one got a serious accident. Both legs were broken, one leg broken into two. But after using the supplement, I'm very happy and thankful to God that He is working. He's up again. He can do His work. He can walk without crutches because of the supplement. Other two people had hips problems. They were supposed to be operated. But after using the supplement, the operation was not taken. They didn't go for operation. One is another lady is in Minnesota, USA, who my son Collins is upline, joined. She was supposed to be operated. The one leg had been operated, but she was supposed to go for the other. The supplement works. My downlines have also helped so many people with the different health challenges. Me, as I've said, I've retired. I'm getting checks. So I'm very much okay because I can get something from Neolife every month. For lifestyles, I've gone. Neolife is the best company I ever come across the world. My downlines are also helping people. They have helped themselves. So what I can advise those who are here for the first time, here the Knowledge Company is the best company where you can get money, where you can be well if you have health challenges. Yes, we are going to the hospitals, yes, but the chronic problems is not getting over with the hospital medicines because they have a lot of toxins. But our supplements from Neolife, they are free from toxins because all of them, all of them, they are vegetables, fruits, they are foods from our farms. So I think what Neolife is doing to us, it is a wonderful to our lives. So what I can say now, I can thank all my downlines for the work they are doing and all our helping everybody is doing a wonderful job. Without her, I don't know where myself I could be. But without help, I can do what I'm doing. She's encouraging me, and not only myself, she's encouraging everybody. So I think those who are new here today, make a decision by yourself. I don't know where I could be with my sickness. I could not squat. As I've said, even my father had a gangrene. I don't know where I could be living now. But the Holy Man is very strong because of the supplements. With all few remarks, thank you very much.
Wow, thank you, Madam Nyaware from Kisumu County. Yes, you are retired, but I want us to look at Madam Nyaware. She just retired. She's very strong. I was with her about 2 months ago in Kisumu, and we look at Ivy. Where will you find in an organization someone who is 60 years old and another one is less than 25 years old? They are working, and they are all working very well, and they are able to accomplish their dreams. Yes, when Margaret talks about her health was failing her. And today, so many people are approaching retirement, and they even don't enjoy their retirement. Others will lose them very quickly. It is our parents, it is our uncles and aunties. Let us really talk about the health factor. This is a lady, Margaret, at the age of 60, she's making profits. She's been able to inspire many people. And here she has a team, a growing team here in Kenya and even in the USA. So that is what Neolife can do. Your age is not checked. Actually, educated or not, you can do this business. Whether you are 65 or 22, you can be able to do this business. But you know what? You have to work. You have to do your part. And the greatest thing is about our products work. And you can be able to network. There's teamwork. There's a lot of support, just as they're saying. We're supporting it in each other. Europe, USA, Africa. There's a lot of support from the company and from the leaders. Today, there's a gentleman on this call. For me, I'm saying he's special to me and to so many of us on this call who are members, because if this gentleman never joined, this is the power of you joining. If this gentleman never joined about 10 years ago, thereabout, he's going to share his story briefly. I could not be in this business because, let me tell you, your life is very connected to blessing others in this business. He joined this business. He never knew me. I never knew him. And he's one of my upline directors. He has really done this business. He started when he was employed. I don't want to share his story, but this man has made a lot of money. This man has been able to change lives of so many people, not only in Kenya, but across board. He has been able to, at a young age, because he started this business when he was young, he's been able to inspire many people. He's been able to do so much, buy a lot of properties, and still remain humble. So I want to welcome our PT Bundi, who was actually very humble. He was screening for me this presentation to share his story briefly and tell us his story briefly and give us a wake-up call, because every time I hear from him, I just wonder, what if he never joined? And also, just to remind you, at 4 p.m. we have a mega session I'm going to send all of you on this call who are members. I'm going to send it on the group. So if you're a guest and you're invited by somebody on this call, please don't miss to join the 4 p.m. session for women in entrepreneurship in Neolife. Bankers, people who have been able to achieve a lot. But now I want to bring to us our PT Bundi. Please welcome to share your story. We are really humbled to have you here. Karibu sana, and thank you for inspiring a lot of people to do this business. Karibu PT.
Thank you so much. I think that was a fantastic presentation. I usually tell myself, if I was a guest and I had Grace talk today, I would be in the business. So my name is David Bundi Mukela. I've been in this company now for the last 12 years. I used to work with the defense in the army. I was in Kawa Barracks here in Nairobi. So that is when I got this opportunity. I remember some 2 people came in my house and they wanted to share with us. I didn't get actually what they were talking about. But in that house, it was the period of post-election violence. That was 2008. So they came and talked so much in my house. I used to accommodate my 2 cousins. I seriously didn't get interested in the business. But then, because I used to live with my 2 cousins who weren't accommodated, one of them took the opportunity. One of them, the 2 of us, we ignored. Actually, I told them, just join the business. When I see you progressing, I'm going. Last month, he came with a check of 6,000. Then the second month, I saw a check of 25,000. Actually, that is what attracted me so much. So the guy came with a check of 25,000. Remember, I'm employed in the army. I'm working in the army in Kawa Barracks. When I saw the check and my pay slip, actually, my ego went down. I now found myself wanting to know more about the company. And I remember this guy told me, come in town, I promote you with 2 beers. And I went very fast. That time I used to take these things before I got saved. So I went very fast. And he told me there's a game, I'm a fan of football. I went very fast, only to be in a presentation. I met excited Kenyans. And what attracted me that day, I want to tell you about 3 things that attracted me. I saw very smart young people. They were talking big things. They were talking about their dreams. Then number 3, I saw one guy who was also working in the army and was making 598,000 after working in the business for 6 years. So I didn't get much conviction, but that day I didn't have the money to join. Grace talked about joining with 8,000. That time it was 3,600. Imagine a very smart officer, but I didn't have that joining fee. I've seen so many people working, but they are very broke. It was on the 23rd of August, katikati ya mwezi. So I didn't have the money to join. Then I told them, I'm going to join the next meeting. So I didn't have the money. But I remember the next Saturday, speaking from South Africa, Mike Van Der Venture. So after the presentation, when you inspire me, I want to know you, I want to take your contacts. So this guy met me in the corridors and he asked me, young man, are you yet in the business? I told him, I'm not yet in the business, I'm still thinking about it. This man challenged me. If you're not in this business, clinically speaking, you are mentally retarded. You see, this statement are not statement that soldiers want to hear. He challenged me. Yani umeindungwa mpaka ile imeingia kabisa. And he told me, your level of thinking has taken you where you are today. Nilikasirika. I went to Settle Cooperative Bank. I removed the money and I enjoyed the business. I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know where I would get people. But because I heard the stories of people, the success stories, I was so much inspired. So I went, joined the business, and then I started working part-time. So if you are here today, you are working somewhere, please start doing the business part-time. So I started from the evening over the weekends. I never knew what to do. And let me tell you, I discovered I had a lot of free time. I discovered that it is only that I didn't know how to plan my time, but I had a lot of time. So when I knew how to plan my time, after being trained by the leaders, I found myself growing from one level to another. I became a senior manager. 3 months, I was 1 year, 5 months, I became a one team member. I was making over incentives for these 5-star hotels. And I remember myself taken to WINDSOR, still working in the army, but I'm a audit team. I'm making over 78,000, still with my salary. And let me tell you, when I was taken to WINDSOR, what I saw in WINDSOR, I was treated. You see, these are some of the hotels where the mighty, the rich, and the famous in this country go. So I was taken there. I remember that is the time now and already gotten married. Of course, when you start making that kind of money and you are single, you look for a partner. So I looked for a partner, and this time I was taken to WINDSOR for honeymoon. And let me tell you, that is the place I went, and I wrote a very smart letter and I resigned my job. I resigned my job. I remember my parents used to tell me, well, ingizo vitu zako, but usiachane na job. And let me tell you today, my parents are very happy with me because they have seen now the progress I've made from the time now I became my own boss. So I left my employment. I'm doing this business full time. And I want to show you that since I left my employment, I've made so many steps. I've made so many progress. Actually, the money I'm making today is 10 times of what I was making while I was working. So today I don't talk about money. What excites me is about the people in my team. You see, we were talking with Grace and the lives that we have touched. When I see some people in different parts of this country, right now because of COVID, God has get people. Where am I going to get these people they are talking about? 12 years later today now, the challenge I have is where do I get the time to talk to these people? You see? But you see, I discovered when you set your mind, nothing can stop a made up mind. When you set your mind and you are set to work and you involve God in your business, let me tell you, He connects you with the right people. One thing that I've discovered in this business, it is a connection business. You connect. I never knew Grace. I never knew Nyoare, the leaders who have spoken. But let me tell you, because of the power of the network today, I'm able to earn from them. So right now, even if I never woke up from my home, I'll always get a 6-figure income. Even if I didn't come out of my house today, just because of the network that I have. So I remember there are some people who came with me. I shared with them about the business, but they didn't want the process of developing yourself. I remember I committed myself. I could come out of the army. Instead of going to the house, I could come for training. I started connecting with the people. I paid the price. Actually, this is what one of the leaders told me, that you can get anything you want in this business, provided you do one thing, you pay the price. So I was able to pay the price. I've done this business. And today, what I see today is the result of the sacrifice. So I've been able to go to the process. So I'm encouraging every person in this meeting today, please. Widely known. I remember when I used to tell people about supplementation 12 years ago, walikuwa naona kama naongea Archimedes principle. But today, everybody needs to use our products. So I'm encouraging every person, if you are working somewhere, create another source of income. You never know what can happen tomorrow. Are we together? Because I told you today, I'm getting multiple sources of income, and this business is giving me more income than anything else. During this time of COVID, what am I trying to say is that it is not your own efforts only, it is the efforts of other people. So you come here and you start very small as you build your capacity. The problem with so many people who are working, I've been working with so many soldiers. Professionally, I'm a soldier. So I've been trying to show so many of them. But you see, after working for 30 years, somebody retires when they're old, tired, and broke. One thing that I really didn't want to do is working for 30 years, then I retire when I'm old, tired, and broke. I wanted to retire when I'm young, vibrant, and rich. Today, courtesy of this business, we are traveling the world. Next year, we shall be in Czech Republic. We are traveling the world. I remember there's one guy explained the business and he ignored me. The other day, he told me that he has been sacked and he was now looking for me. Ananiambia, bundi ile kitu uliniambia, I want you to come and now teach me. Why? Because I was able to go through that for me. So I'm encouraging all of us, take the business. I've seen leaders coming, taking the opportunity and growing today. And today we are now connected in all parts of the world. I'm encouraging you that you can start small, keep on building yourself, and let me tell you, God will connect you to the right people in the business. I wish you the best. I know if I did it from that small beginning, that today I have one of the biggest teams in Africa. I believe all of you can start very small and build that big team. If only you get started. You can never grow if you don't get started. So you have to start today. Otherwise, I wish you the best. May God bless you. Let us meet at the beaches of the world. If you be there to be met. Asante, Grace.
Thank you so much, PT. And you have told them the truth. You meet at the beaches of the world if they'll be there to be met. And I just want to say, when I look at your inspiring story, 10 years plus, and if you could have just stuck at the comfort zone of remaining in the army, you could have just stuck there with the borrowing and loans and all that. So today, I just want to tell all our guests who are here for the first time, I've seen some guests, and please, the person who invited you, talk to them, talk to the leader who the director. We are here to support you. And if you need the support, we are offering support across board. As you heard our director, our upcoming director, Ivy, say that support is across board. So we shall be able to support you. In your life, we'll be sharing their stories, and you cannot miss that part of the 4 p.m. hearing those women and how they've done this business, even having families, and they have really succeeded. Others are even president team members and over 500,000. Remember, I told you, you have to get involved in your own rescue. So the own rescue, the call for action is to you to go and look for money and start, because even me, that's what I did. You are not here for nice stories. You are here for a session to change your life. So bye-bye. Thank you for every leader who participated on this call. Thank you, PT Bundi, for helping me screen this. And thank you for every other member, the leaders, the directors who are here with us. I've seen so many directors who are with us there this afternoon. Thank you so much. Emily Kendagor, Director Emma Wahinya, all these are our directors and above, and I've seen them here, Director Mary Owaka, Director Monica Misore from Kisumu, Director Selin Sule from Nairobi. All these are our directors. And, Director Martin Ongeri from Eldoret, and Director, Godfrey Mungai from Eldoret. So these are great leaders. They are fully qualified directors, and they were on this call because they want to support all of us. And Director Dama from Mombasa, my friend, I've seen you there. Thank you so much, all of you. Our distributors from the UK, thank you. And everyone else, let us meet at 4 p.m. I really appreciate every one of you for being on this call. We cannot do it alone. Thank you, my friend Lydia Musiguzi from Uganda, always being here, and Director Allen Aruho from Uganda as well. Those are my friends from Uganda. Thank you so much. The Kenyan team, and thank you, Uganda team.
We wish everyone success.
Thank you so much, Lydia.
Okay, dear.
Yes, so thank you, and thank you for all our guests. We shall be able to support you, and thank you. I've seen our leaders from Botswana. Thank you as well, Virginia, and everyone else. I'm truly grateful to each and every one of you, our senior managers and our managers who are on this call. Thank you, every one of you. Even if I didn't mention your name, you're very special to this team. Thank you, Alex, Betty, and every one of them. Collins, Opande. Thank you, Frederick from UK. Thank you all. Thank you, Monica. Thank you, Celine, of course. Thank you, Walter Pundo from Mbita. Asante sana. And my friend, Colin Soracha, I've seen you are joined. You are my guest, and I know you'll keep learning. Susan Githui, our upcoming director, Asante. Sheila Tabuka, Asante sana. I saw Jackie Riziki, I think that is our guest from Malindi, brought by our leader, June. Thank you so much, all of you on this call. I'm truly grateful. Thank you, Jane. Gladys Chepngeno in Middle East, thank you for joining. And all of you, I'm truly grateful. Lynette Obiero, thank you so much. Judy Chesire, Joshua Kiptala from Eldoret, thank you, Josephine. Thank you, Jane Opondo from Kisumu. Thank you so much, Ivy. And our director, Helen from Busia, thank you. Fatma Winnie, Eunice Ombaka from Sondu. Wow, many great leaders. Catherine Kasembeli, thank you. And Virginia from Botswana. Alex Mwengi, thank you, here in Nairobi. And of course, our PT. PM.